any doubtful to my mind.
All right. Thank you so much, Ambassador Goel, for your time and providing us those inputs. Moving on now, a tragic incident in Texas has claimed the life of Chandrasekhar Pol, an Indian student from Hyderabad pursuing higher studies in the US. Chandrasekhar, who was working part-time at a gas station in Denton, was reportedly shot by miscreants. The Consulate General of India in Houston has condoned the death and is in touch with the family, providing all possible consular assistance. Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy has also assured support to the family for the repatriation of Chandrasekhar's body, which is pending the issuance of a death certificate by the Dallas County Medical Examiner's Office. Chandrasekhar had moved to the US in 2023 for higher studies, completing his master's degree 6 months ago. He had earlier worked in Chennai and Bangalore in data and programming roles and was employed part-time with Gecko as a senior data analyst. This incident has renewed concerns over the safety of international students in the US. The tragic incident comes close on the heels of another case involving the Indian community in Dallas. Last month, Chandramouli Nagamalaya, a 50-year-old motel manager of Indian origin, was also brutally beheaded in Texas in front of his wife and son following an argument over a washing machine. In some more breaking inputs that are coming in, Telangana Minister Ponam Prabhakar today has demanded an urgent action, stating, and I quote, "The External Affairs Ministry should react very strongly. It is the responsibility of the country's government to ensure Indian citizens, wherever they are protected." He added, "Wherever our citizens are, we must ensure their safety and security. We express our condolences to the family." Joining me live on the broadcast is my colleague Raj Kiran. Raj Kiran, what inputs do you have on this statement that is coming in from Poonam Prabhakar?
Yes, Shivani, just now, a few minutes back, Poonam Prabhakar, Telangana State Minister, has reached the Chandrasekhar Pole family who stays in DN Reddy Nagar of Meerpet police station limits. He spoke to the family and condolence was given there, and later, talking to the media, he said that Poonam Prabhakar said External Affairs Minister should react very strongly in such instance. It is responsibility of the central government of this country to ensure the Indian citizens, wherever they are, we have to protect them. We have to give them security as well as security and protection to them. And where our citizens are, we must ensure the safety and security to them. And after speaking to the family, he came out and spoke to the media, and he said that all the arrangements are being done from the state. Even the secretariat is regularly in contact with the family, as well as the family members spoke to them. And also we tried to spoke to the External Affairs Ministry people also, even the ambassadors who are in the United States. So we try to in contact with them. They are constantly in touch with them. Very soon, the motor emails of the Chandrasekhar Pole will be reaching Hyderabad. This is what Poonam Prabhakar, Telangana Minister, said.
Right. Thank you so much for those inputs. Joining me on the broadcast is senior political commentator Sumit Peer. Mr. Peer, I would like to get your opinion on this. We are now seeing, a lot of such incidents that are coming in from the US. And we saw a Hyderabad minister come to the fore and say that the External Affairs Ministry should now step in. Do you think that it is time we should address such incidents that are happening quite frequently?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Look, the incident is my heartfelt condolences to late Sri Chandrasekhar's family. May God give peace to his soul. Om Shanti. Look, this is a very bizarre incident because, what we are seeing a trend which is very disturbing. Now we are seeing a lot of killings which are done without a reason. Like that washing machine incident leads to beheading. Now this man is just shot dead. No dispute, no fight, nothing. The racial discrimination and crime against Indians is increasing, and it is because of the Donald Trump government. Because Donald Trump government has been accusing Indians of, stealing American jobs, Russian laundry mart. Because of Indians, the people in Ukraine are getting killed. And there are a lot of those, aspersions which are cast around India and Indians. And this Indian is made as looked as that pariah or those, parasites which are living on American society. That is the kind of a notion which the Donald Trump's government has created. And when the last incident happened, when Mr. Chandramouli lost his life, and that time also I was on your channel, I was telling you that it's a matter of time. You'll see more incidents like this happen because you have created an environment wherein Indians and India is seen as hate. Though we are the people who contributed to the US, we are 1% of the diaspora giving 6% of the tax. We have helped to build America, but on the contrary, this MAGA supporters and this Donald Trump's government and his ministers, when they openly go and tell us those blood-sucking vampires, this is what happened. These are the kind of names generally attributed to us. Now, a common man on the road, a typical MAGA supporter, he may not understand the nuances of the geopolitics. And unfortunately, our young boy here, a young dynamic soul, it becomes an eventual casualty. But if Congress wants to do politics over it, they have every right to do it. But it is not a question of politics. It's a question of, looking at the core of the problem and trying to address that problem. Look, I'll tell you, there was one 79-year or 69-year-old Sikh gentleman, Harpal Singh Ji. He was beaten with golf sticks outside a Gurdwara in North Hollywood. And he was in ICU. I don't know did he make it or not. He was quite critical. There was another Sikh sister of ours. She was raped multiple times and said, go back to India. Now, what does a Harpal Singh Ji or that daughter or Mr. Chandramouli or here, late Mr. Kohli here, what they want to do with all this? It is just you look for an Indian and the racial bias which is created by the government there, that is going to come up hurting us. If anybody has blood on his hands, in my opinion, I'll be very candid with you, it's the Donald Trump government, it's his ministers, it's people like Peter Navarro, it is Lutnick, and it is Scott Bessent. These are the people who have been constantly running these vicious campaigns against Indians, and unfortunately, our elderly, our youth, and this Middle East people, our sisters, our brothers are falling prey to it. This man had every right to live. And, Dr. Jaishankar can do whatever he can do best, but how can you ensure that he protects each and every citizen in each and every part of the world? It's not possible. The problem here is this is a campaign which is run by America against us, and unfortunately, these are the outcomes which we should highlight to Americans. We should talk this to Americans, and we should make sure that the Americans are hearing it and coming to know about it, because this pattern is not acceptable.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Peer, for providing us those insights into the story. Appreciate your time. Moving on now, the death toll